2,000 miles from the Playboy Mansion, on a freezing January morning in Portsmouth, Virginia, animal rights activist and playmate Lauren Anderson unveiled a 2003 version of famed World War II icon Rosie the Riveter. Lauren's modern-day Rosie wants everyone to join her in combating cruelty by adopting a vegetarian diet. After all, this isn't the 1940s. Today, going vegetarian is as easy as walking down a different aisle in the grocery store or choosing a dish from a different section of the menu. Troops and civilians alike can keep fighting fit by court-martialing meat. Studies have shown that vegetarians have 50% less heart disease, 40% less cancer, and 50% less high blood pressure than meat eaters.
What first sparked your interest in animals and animal rights? Was there, do you think, one defining moment where you thought, right, I've got to do something, I've got to help?
Yes, there was. When I went to college, I went to study veterinary medicine, which I still study, but I had to take classes on with the animal science people in the College of Agriculture. And I have some specific instances that occurred that really made my decision for me. And one of them was the one class I had to take. They were going to they made the students for part of the class go into a chicken coop and pick out a live chicken and slaughter it themselves, and then we were supposed to take it home and eat it. And I refused to do it, and so I ended up getting a C in the class, even though I had A's and everything else.
When you went through that process, when you saw animals being slaughtered, how did you feel? I mean, did it make you sick to see that? What was your reaction, and how did you feel about the animal themselves going through that?
It was an absolutely horrible experience, and I also had to take a class where I would take care of animals and pigs and cows. And, I got to know them. I actually had a cow that I took care of, raised from when she was a baby, and I got to show her. And I had her until she was about 800 pounds, and she would run up to me. She knew me well, just like a dog. She was exactly like a dog. It was sort of the same with the pigs. The babies knew me, and after I had to go in and see what would happen to them, it totally broke my heart, and it made me sick to my stomach. And I knew that out of, besides that it was bad for you, just out of pure guilt and knowing that these animals are so loving and so sweet, just like a dog and a cat. There's no difference whatsoever. So, yeah, it was a very profound experience for me.
Do you think that people would behave differently and change their habits and go vegetarian if they actually met these animals, if they actually had interaction with cows and pigs and
Absolutely. If everyone had to go through what I went through, I guarantee they would feel the exact same way that I do. There's no way, if you're human and you have a normal brain and mind and feelings, that you could see what I saw and still, eat them and allow them to be slaughtered and be okay with it. It would be impossible. Everyone would feel the way I felt.